On the hill here today, Tanner Bibee. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Out to short, Rocchio on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball drilled to center and gone. Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His second of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ian Happ up to hit. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. Happ not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is the inning. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ground ball right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Sliced hard but foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Curveball. Low inside.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's the first down. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Alex Bregman. Way out front for strike 2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man at first. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Low inside.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Slider. Middle outside.
In the air, right field. Suzuki drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Chase DeLauder, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Out of here. His second of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And it's ball
That's
4.
low.
He missed
Ball
down
4.
low.
Take it back.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Slider. Low outside.
1 and 2 here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. Back here in Cleveland, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Way upstairs, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Martinez should have this one. And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Oh.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Bunting for a hit, and that's just
Four-seam
foul.
fastball. Low inside.
The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
High inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Circle change.
And it's second. That clips the corner.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider. Low inside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Bush takes it to the bag. 2 away. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
The designated hitter, number 9, Kyle.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Low middle.
Here we go.
Manzardo checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing.
Four-seam
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him swinging. Inning over. So they work around the leadoff double. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Guardians 1. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 4th. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLauder under it. And there's one away. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research,
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's full. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Tim Herron appears to be getting loose. Armstrong also getting ready. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 2 down. So digging in, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
The Cubs trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple. Here in Cleveland, ready to go. Bottom 4. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Curveball. Low middle.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The Cubbies leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's going to be Chase DeLauder.
Slider. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. That
Oh,
one
dude.
almost got him.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2-2 now. Well struck, right field. That one's back. Out of here. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. That's the third. Ramirez. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The batter, number
And
7.
here comes Dansby Swanson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Middle outside.
On the ground to third. In time to Bush. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Low outside.
This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball.
Low inside.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tim Herrin. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Ian Happ will hit next. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next with the Cubs.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Chance I get to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep. chain with some sick feet.
Hat on at first, nobody out. And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting loose out there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Happ comes around and he scores. And they lead by 2. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. Check swing and he went. That is strike 2. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. 2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Runner on first and 1 down for him. The lefty ready and a 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Shawn Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Moises Ballesteros. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. The 1-1. Comebacker could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. Up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage. Back now at Progressive Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Slayer. Middle center.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
To third, Bregman. Whips it across, and they got him. Here's Brayan Rocchio.
High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Guardians get one back on this. Here in Cleveland, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boo. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Pitch misses there. Full count now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Happ lays off.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Popped up. Rocchio under this one. 2 down. There comes a skipper. Hunter Gaddis taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ben Brown. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Overhand curve.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Circle change. Low outside.
Gets him to chase after that
Circle
one.
change. Low middle.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's two away.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're still down 5-3. Back here in Cleveland, leading off, Michael Busch.
Michael.
Gaddis, 27 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2019. Swings through that one for strike two. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cody Hoyer up and throwing. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fastball is outside. Popped up. Rocchio. One up, one down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Matt Shaw. The 2-1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio throws to first in time. Man at second.
Okay.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And gone! His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Cody Hoyer. Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bases empty, two away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 7-3.
Now pitching for
Back
the Cubs,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jameson Taillon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking
Nope,
these
that's up,
hitters.
Slate.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Sweeper.
The 1-1. That one fouled off.
Overhand
One out,
curve.
bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
up next for the Guardians.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Here comes Craig Counsell. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Cade Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back now at Progressive Field. The spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Matt Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through him for the K. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cubs.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 1-1 now. Swing and he breaks his back. And that'll do it. One left for the Cubs.
Now pitching for
Back
the Cubs.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Jacob Webb.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Low outside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Got him. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Chase DeLauder digs in now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Cubs keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
From Cleveland, this is Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on... And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Slade Cecconi. What do you have on him?
Number 8.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 1-1 now. Ripped to third and caught. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ball.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Full count now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. The 2-1. Swings through that.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Happ on his way home. Here's the throw. And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Two on, one out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So here's Horner now. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Back now at Progressive Field. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Javier Assad. What do we have on him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Up the middle. In time to Busch, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Kyle Mansarda now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting fourth.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Assad, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get this.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Guardians lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Cleveland. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 1 out, man at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong. On his way over, brings it in.
Batting in,
Rocchio off of first with 2 away.
Daly.
Just
That's
missed.
off the plate.
That one ripped, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stretches out and holds it in. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 1 and the Guardians nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman.
And here's a look at
Michael
how he's using his pitches in this one. Swings through that high fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh, great stop. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Way out front for strike 2.
Fastball. High inside.
High fly ball right field. Suzuki moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, the left fielder,
Sinker.
Ethan
Low outside.
The 1-1.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it.
Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Another 1-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Low middle.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Sweeper.
ball.
Middle inside.
Here's a 2-2. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, here's Nico Hoerner. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Gets him to chase after that one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom 4, stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. The 2-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Middle outside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Sinker.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
He hasn't gotten the result
Sweeper.
yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Bush. He'll do it himself. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Sinker.
The right
Low
field.
inside.
Slaughter.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not
Low
throwing a
inside.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball left side.
Sinker.
He'll see another.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And he swings through that one. Ground ball right side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
In the air, right field. DeLauder gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Schneemann has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sinker. Low middle.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
For the Guardians, the center fielder, number 1, Angel.
The Cubs leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings
Sinker.
through it.
Low outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And a big swing and a miss.
Sinker.
Looking sharp, just a strike
Low
away from
outside.
5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Pitching change here, Tim Herrin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball. Down.
Two one now. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Struck him out looking. Cubs lead 1. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Low inside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
2-2 now.
Sinker. Low middle.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Jose Ramirez.
For the Guardians, the 3rd baseman, Jose
High outside.
Ramirez.
High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one way inside.
Sinker. Low middle.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
For the Guardians.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back now top 7, and they'll go the pinch hitter to lead it off. Michael Conforto. This one in the air, center field. Martinez moving under it. And there's one down. So up next for Chicago, Moises Ballesteros. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Dansby Swanson.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Off the mark there. Ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2. Miguel Amaya, the new catcher now. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder,
The Cubbies up by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Sinker.
Stays alive.
Sinker. Low outside.
Here's a 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Just missed.
Sinker. Low outside.
And there's a strike of the outside corner. Now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Low middle. Cutter. Low inside.
Ball 4.
And that'll
Take
bring
the
the
base.
tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Brian Rocchio, and time is called for a mound visit now. big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Low inside.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Left field. And it's just foul.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
Tying run at the plate.
Cutter.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Javier Assad won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really important at bat coming up now. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ball
And
3.
that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Patrick Bailey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Perfect.
And the tying run is on base. Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. 3 left for the Guardians. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One, 2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball that's outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Cubs trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses. Full count now. Double steal. Out to short. Rocchio whips it to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cody Hoyer.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. On the ground. What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. It's the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
Trent Thornton on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Up the middle, and base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of holding his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Fastball. He gets out of the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat in and to his right. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians.
Kyle Manzardo digs in now. Thorne. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Tyler Ferguson taking over on the mound. Quad off of first with 2 away. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. 1 left for the Guardians.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Hoerner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. In the air, left field. Quad under it. 2 down.
The bat, number 7.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. And the runner holds. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. It's the Cubs. Here in Cleveland, now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Sinker. No center.
And that'll bring the
That's ball
tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Designated hitters, 3. Hopkins.
On the ground right side. Off balance feed. There's one. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone.
The batter number
Brian
4.
Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready. Jacob Webb comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of life.
All right, ready to go here in half up to hit.
Ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Oh, he can't bring it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's in there.
Not sure if he lost that one in the sky or not, but that's a bad feeling when you can't come down with a fly ball you definitely should have caught, especially when it allows the batter to end up all the way at third. Not much.
Out to short, gloves it on the dive, over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So
laser to the gap should score the run. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. The 1-1. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Martinez moving under it, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 4, Guardians coming up. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill for the Cubs, David Peterson. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Here's a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back, and it one-hops the wall. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Gets him to chase after that one. Two down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their third home run of the game. Swanson digs in. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man on second, two down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Sinker.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Chase DeLauter.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauter.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul.
Overhand curve.
The
Low
2-2.
outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Guardians lead 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0. top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. In the air, right field, and there's one down.